Welcome back to Vision of Victory. Your friend and host Ricardo Vaca. Today we have the honor of having the Millionaires Coffee. We have Laura here, CEO, and let's get into it, guys. Thank you for being here, Laura.
Thank you for having us.
And just the origin behind your brand. Before the brand existed, Millionaires Coffee, before the menu, before events, the catering events, at what personal moment sparked the vision for Millionaires Coffee Company?
I would say I vividly remember my mom sitting us down at, her kitchen table, and basically she was like, "I want to leave a legacy for you guys. I want to leave something behind just like my father did to me." So that was really important for her.
Yeah.
And honestly, also, I always wanted to start a coffee business too. So it was just right time, right, just everything. And so we just went forward with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about coffee? Was it that called you guys? Are you guys you guys love coffee? And
Yes, we love coffee. Coffee has been really consistent in my life ever since I was very young, obviously, because we're Colombian. It was
oh,
like
okay.
very much like I don't even remember the first time I had coffee because it was probably when I was like very young.
Yeah.
And so I've just always had it. And even when I got into my first job or my first, my first time going to college and everything is when I really fell in love with coffee a lot more because I needed it.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
And have you tried coffee from Colombia? Is it a
Yeah.
lot different?
Oh
They
yeah,
say it's
for
a lot
sure.
different.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, once you try it, you're definitely gonna see the difference. And I think that's also why this business has been so successful because we know exactly how they make it in Colombia. So we're able to bring Colombian coffee and also brew it the way that Colombians,
Oh, okay,
intended.
okay.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know that because safe to say, a lot of coffee companies probably use like the same vendors, and I'm sure like you're able to brand it, but that's something unique that I didn't know.
Mhm.
And
Yeah. Us Colombians, we like our coffee strong. So
yeah, yeah.
anybody that you meet that has tried our coffee is definitely strong.
Yeah, I can't wait to try it. What was happening in your life emotionally or mentally when you decided to start this? Well, you joined with your mom, right? A little bit after, or was it
We all
at the
started
same time? Okay,
together. Yeah.
together.
Yeah, it was definitely all together. Um, so, what I was going through in my personal life, I had been in the corporate world. I did everything right.
Yeah.
I went to school, did all the whole thing, and to secure a secure job. And long story short, last year they went bankrupt.
Oh
And
my
so I
gosh.
just kind of had to, like,
Yeah.
there was no other
Yeah.
option for us. Like we had just bought our first home. I'm like, we need to do something. And
Yeah.
that was something that was barely starting off when that whole thing happened. And I was like, you know what? Like, this is the way that God probably intended us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because or else I probably would have never left my job and really given this my all.
Yeah. Just staying the safe
I
route.
needed that push,
Yeah.
but
But that's really
now,
awesome. I mean, a lot of people would flinch and just sit there and do nothing or just find another job. But
yeah. Thankfully, we already had this going, and we had seen a lot of, good feedback from the farmers market already and stuff.
yeah.
So, and like I said, I've always just had that vision in my mind, like of just being an entrepreneur and everything like that. So I was just kind of like, this is my shot to
Yeah. Yeah.
take it, and if anything, I could just find another job doing
Yeah. Yeah.
being a surgical tech. But if I don't take this opportunity, I'm probably gonna regret it.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
know you mentioned that surgical tech, which is also very interesting.
Yeah.
I've never met someone that's done it. I've been under the, what do they call it? Under the knife once, and
Yeah.
I've seen them. But I mean, how does that compare to the life of working as a surgical tech as to being like an entrepreneur and running your own business?
I think that definitely plays a big role into how I lead this business because I've worked alongside many surgeons and they're so resilient. They're so obviously surgeons, they're very smart. They have a lot of knowledge. I
Yeah.
just remember just picking their brain.
Yeah.
Every time we're in the surgery, there was a point in time when surgery, we just know exactly what to do, the steps to do. And so we would just have like normal conversations. And that's how you know everything's going right, when
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're able to just like muscle memory and everything.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that definitely, excuse me, taught me resilience. It
Hmm.
taught me, to never give up, because there's a lot of times in cases where we were like, we can't do this, like the doctor is just like trying and trying. And sometimes we're like, okay, we've been here for 3 hours
Yeah.
and like, what's going on? Like we're in the same spot and they get it, And so
Yeah.
I think that definitely taught me like to
So
never
so
give
you
up.
can kind of see that there's something wrong, but they're not really they have the poker face and they're just
Hmm.
trying to figure it out.
Oh yeah, they don't even look at you. Like they're
Hmm.
focused, like they're just dialed in.
Yeah, that's
And you can
interesting.
see like just their dedication. They're gonna get it, and then you also start to believe it. You're like, okay, like we're here. We're
Yeah,
like
yeah,
here
yeah.
to back you up, and
Hmm.
they get it. So that was like something that I really took away from that.
Yeah. And then what about like systems? Do they have like certain systems in place that you kind of take from there that you use with your business, with you and your family?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So I was the lead surgical tech for the company
Hmm.
that I worked for before. So I would be in charge of ordering, stock, all that stuff, which also helps me with ordering and stock from my coffee business. Um, Definitely cleanliness. Obviously, you're
Yeah,
dealing with
that's
surgery,
huge,
and
huh?
so you definitely have to be careful with the germs and all that stuff. So
Hmm.
that definitely taught me how to make like my syrups in like a
Yeah,
safe
yeah,
way, or how to operate in the farmers market in like a certain way.
yeah, yeah,
So I would say like things like that.
yeah, yeah. And did you? Well, you grew up around coffee, right?
Yeah.
What was like the coffee culture for you guys and your family, or like what was your relationship with it?
Coffee for breakfast, lunch, dinner. um, yeah, we have it all the time.
Yeah.
Anytime you want to hang out with friends, let's go get a coffee. Anytime you want to do anything, coffee before we leave the
Hmm.
house, coffee when we get there. Um, my fiance could tell you it's literally coffee 24/7 when we're in
Yeah.
Colombia, when we visit over there. And now, same thing in my
Yeah.
everyday life. Yeah.
Awesome. And do you guys prepare differently from a lot of your friends or places, or even when you're in Colombia? Like, is there what's the process for it, or is it just regular brew?
What do you mean by regular brew?
Like the machine, or do you guys use I don't know what it's called, but it's like a little use it on the
Oh, like
stove
the
top.
French press
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they definitely do it every single type of way.
Okay.
They have amazing machines that can dial in what kind of brew you're going to get, if you're
Okay.
going to want it stronger
Yeah.
or not that strong.
Okay.
They have
Well,
everything.
what do you guys prefer?
I prefer, my favorite way of drinking coffee is definitely the French press.
Oh, okay.
I feel like you could definitely taste all the notes of the coffee. Our
Okay,
coffee
okay.
specifically
Yeah.
just shines through, and it's not bitter. It's actually really sweet, and you do
Hmm.
not need any sugar or milk or anything like that
Okay.
to
Yeah.
enjoy it. So that's probably my favorite way to enjoy it, because you could just enjoy it for what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. I've heard that like coffee from over there, you don't need anything. It's just like it's not bitter. It's not, and the bitterness comes like, from I believe like all the pesticides and stuff.
Yeah, and then they overburn the coffee too.
Yeah, that's another
Or
huge
it's
one.
in sitting in shelves developing mold,
Mm,
and then they just sell it to you because they mass produce it.
yeah, yeah. So, what were you trying to solve in yourself or in the industry when you started this?
I definitely went in because I was a little frustrated when I would go to cafes that were, recommended by, the internet or however.
Yeah.
Um, and it was just milk and sugar.
Mm,
Or it was just like you couldn't really even taste the coffee at all. And coming from Colombia and visiting often, I know exactly what it's supposed to taste like, or at least like how I prefer it.
hmm.
And yeah, I think that was like my biggest like frustration was just
Okay.
like going places that were overhyped and getting like
Yeah.
or milk and sugar.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I paid
You're
$10 for this. Like,
you're like, I need to fix this. I need to bring the
yeah,
Colombian flavor.
yeah.
And without giving away your secret or anything, is it hard to bring the coffee from over there?
Yes. It's not necessarily hard itself, the process. It's just mostly recently with like the tariffs and like,
Mm.
the fights
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like that. Like, it's just a lot of things, a lot of hoops that you have to jump through, a lot of certifications you have to
yeah.
get, and a lot of open boxes without your consent
Mm-hmm.
and coffee bags. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they definitely open our boxes sometimes and they just
Oh,
like make sure
wow.
it's really coffee,
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, yeah, they have.
They stab
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh my God. So that's
Yeah.
already like part
That's
of your
already,
inventory loss, huh?
yeah. Yeah. But I'm like, okay, like when that happens, it's kind of like, okay, like that's that stamp when we approve,
Especially
and
from
then we're
Colombia.
able to get it. Yeah. Because we have all the certifications, we have all, you know, the things to bring it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so
And
when they check it,
was
it's
it hard to
like,
obtain all that? The certs and all that?
it definitely took some time.
Mm.
Hmm. Yeah, it definitely took some time and it's really expensive, but
Mm.
I think it's worth it in the long run because you get to bring something that's different to the table
Yes,
in
definitely.
a world that's so saturated
Yeah, yeah.
already.
And then so with you mentioned tariffs. So how does that look for you guys, like in like the margin wise, the profit margin wise? How, like, did it go up a lot, or do you see it, or?
Yeah, I definitely see it.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely increased in our price a lot, but I always believe in having great quality coffee
Correct.
without having to break your leg and like sell a kidney.
Yeah.
So
Or
I
break the
just,
bank.
yeah. So as long as I'm able to still provide
Mm-hmm.
that quality, then,
Yeah.
I will just do my best to maintain the
Yeah, yeah.
prices. Yeah.
That's really important to know though, because like, to be honest, like before meeting you guys and talking about this and knowing, like, I'm just thinking that you guys are getting coffee from like everybody else, like the vendors, like, how everybody has vendors for some
Yeah,
people use the same vendors, but they just repackage and stuff. But
exactly.
that's really important to know for your customers. Well, I'm sure your faithful customers know that, but your future customers.
True,
And
true. Thank you. Yes.
so your brand uses organically sourced ceremonial matcha,
Hmm.
real ingredients. Why was purity so important to you? Well, you kind of touched on it, but if you could dive a little bit more deeper on that.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I think it's just very important. I think also this is such a high grade quality coffee
Hmm.
that it just makes sense to pair it with really great ingredients as well.
Yeah.
Because why would you have this amazing stellar coffee and
Hmm.
then you're pairing it with like, name brands that like,
Yeah, yeah.
I
Just
feel like,
trash. No.
yeah, I'm like, this is such great coffee that I even had to step it up a little bit,
Yeah, yeah.
And honestly, it's fun. It's not bad, and I like creating different flavors. I like turning non-believers into believers.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, yeah.
Like, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, I don't like pumpkin spice. Oh, I don't like coffee. Oh, I don't like
Really?
matcha.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's fine. Like, let me give you this. And free samples,
Hmm.
like I
Yeah.
will give this to you for free. Like, sometimes whenever I can,
Yeah, yeah.
but I really like to just be like, okay, just try it. That's the
Yeah.
only thing I ask. Just try it. You don't like it, throw it away,
Yeah, yeah.
right? And I think that's just like my biggest, like, what makes me the happiest too is just like, actually, this is really good.
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I don't even like coffee, but yours is the only coffee I drink. Like,
Okay.
that in and of itself is just so amazing, and I can only do that when I bring my own flavor to
Gotcha. Yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. The name Millionaires Coffee carries ambition. What does the word represent emotionally to you?
I think it's what you said in and of itself. It's ambitious. It's definitely something, a goal that I
Hmm.
have for myself and my family. It's a goal that I feel like should be everybody's goal. And I'm really big into manifesting too. So I think if you see millionaire all the time, 24/7, at least for me, I'm like, okay, like there's no other solution to this. There
Yeah.
is no other way that we won't be millionaires. And so I believe that with our coffee, we want to bring that sort of like wealth, that sort of like obtainability.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, definitely.
it says millionaires and I'm holding it right here in my
Yeah,
cup.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's
you
great.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I think it just, I hope that inspires people. Like,
Yeah.
it's not that far off,
Yeah, yeah, for
you
sure.
know?
Yeah. And
I'm
then
not there yet, but
yeah, yeah, that's the
I feel
goal,
pretty
right?
close.
Manifesting.
Yeah.
And how do your customers feel about the name? Like, do they feel the same way? Like, if they're carrying the drink, like, oh, millionaires, like, you know?
Yeah. I think it definitely like creates like a little sort of
Hmm.
like, okay, like, what do you mean? And you're here at the farmer's market?
Yeah.
But I think it also helps people like to see, okay, like they really care about what they're doing. And when I explain all this to them, that it's,
Hmm.
you know, just a millionaire type of coffee that's really good quality and this is why we named it this way, they're like, okay, like that's really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I think it's important to already feel it, right? That's what I hear a lot about a lot of the successful people that I watch on YouTube and books that I read. I've read
Hmm.
books on like manifestation and stuff, but they say like the key is to like already feel it. Like you got to act it, walk it, talk it, and then that's when it becomes into reality.
Right.
So if someone drinks your coffee and walks away feeling something, what do you want that feeling to be?
Like a
Millionaire?
millionaire.
That's right.
Yes, I want
Feeling
them
like
to
a million
know. Yes,
bucks.
I want you to feel like $1 million. I feel like a good cup of coffee or a cup of coffee can make or break your day.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I feel
definitely.
like, yeah, as long as you like strong coffee, then
Yeah,
I'm your girl.
yeah,
And I think I can make your day.
yeah. Honestly, it can because there's been a couple of times where I drink a nitro cold brew with just a little bit of half and half and cinnamon powder from Starbucks. And
Hmm.
sometimes I don't know why they add the sugar, the syrup sugar,
Okay,
and
okay.
you could automatically taste it. I'm like, oh no, like I'm
Hmm.
already pissed off. I'm like, I just spent $6 on this. I'm not a millionaire, so I gotta save my money.
I'm running late. I can't even go back and
Right,
complain.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I can't even go to another Starbucks on the way because they're like, oh, well, that's not us. And I've thought about it, but yeah, it definitely can make or break it if you're a big like coffee enthusiast. But in a world full of shortcuts, why did you choose the harder path of handmade syrups and premium ingredients?
I think definitely there's two reasons. One, for like as a business perspective, you know, to be original, like,
Hmm.
you know, you can't just buy this somewhere else and then just,
Yeah,
you know, kind of like make it for yourself.
yeah,
It brings originality
hmm,
too and just like uniqueness,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know, like I feel like no matter how many times I make a syrup too, because I do, like you said, make my own syrups.
hmm,
Even if I make the same syrup, the same ingredients and everything, it's gonna taste a little bit different,
hmm,
if that makes sense. So it doesn't matter like what type of ingredients you have.
yeah,
It depends on the person making it, you
hmm,
know, and I just feel like, yeah,
yeah.
I
But do
think
you ever get discouraged? I don't know if you get it or not. Do you ever feel discouraged on a customer that doesn't really care about that and they're just worried about like, oh, why is this so expensive? And like they honestly don't care what kind of syrup, or if you tell them like, hey, this is organic, or like they're like, oh no, but it's just too expensive. Like no way. Like, do you get that? Or and if you do,
I
like what goes through your mind? Like, is it discouraging?
I personally feel like I have gotten that, but when I explain exactly what it is that we put
Hmm.
out,
Yeah.
um I feel like after that they just, and then also I have samples
Hmm.
too. It that usually happens at the farmers market,
Hmm.
and I usually have samples, and I'm like, you know what? If you really don't feel that way, like let me just prove it, right? I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
change your mind with words. I just need you to try it,
Yeah.
and that's usually a shoe in.
Yeah. That's how you get them, right?
Yeah.
Just like here, just try it.
Just try it. Yeah. But yeah, usually they just, as long as they let me explain
Mm-hmm.
what it is and why, I feel like they
Yeah, yeah.
pretty much
Okay, yeah.
understand.
Let's talk a little bit about the hidden struggles. What's the part of running a business that keeps you up at night? Like the struggles, something that like keeps you up at night. Like that's tough for you.
I would say definitely, let me think about this really quick. My struggles. I think I struggle with not thinking, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm always thinking about the next thing. I'm
Mm.
always thinking about, like, oh, what am I missing? What do I need to order? Or what do I need to do? When's my next appointment? When's my next tasting? When's my
Okay,
next,
okay.
like, thing? And I think it's not necessarily a struggle that doesn't come with it,
Mm-hmm.
and not a struggle that I would trade for anything, but I think it's just like it's something that people don't really see, like that
Yeah,
kind of like go go go
yeah, yeah.
mentality.
Did you always have that as younger, or
Yes.
did you develop that with the surgical tech?
I think I've always had it. I
Okay.
think I've always just have been very ambitious and have always wanted something better for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I started saving up for my first house since I was
Mm-hmm.
like 17 years old. And I just like, I mean, before that, you don't really know much about the world. But yeah, once I started, like, I was like, okay, like, I want something. And it's just been like, okay, save up for a house. Okay, buy a house. Okay, what's the next thing? And then the
Mm-hmm.
next thing.
Yeah,
And then the next thing.
yeah,
So
yeah, for sure. And when you first started, what was your biggest fear?
is it too cliche to say failure?
No, I mean,
I think it's just like, yeah, like, you have to believe in something that only exists in your mind.
yeah.
And it's, like I said, it's non-existent, it's
Mm-hmm.
non-tangible, it's not there, and
Mm-hmm.
you have to 100% just believe in your vision. And
Yeah.
I kind of got lost. What was
No,
your
you're good.
question
You're good.
again?
Just when you first started, like your biggest fear, but you
Mm-hmm.
said failure, which is pretty much like it's normal, it's natural. Everyone
Yeah,
has fear of failure,
yeah. And
but
I think also, like, just because I didn't have anything to fall back on either, like,
mm,
that was very,
yeah,
a
but
little, like, nerve-wracking.
yeah, but I think a lot of people talk about that though, like when they're starting their businesses, just be all in, because
Mm-hmm.
when your back's against the wall, another cliche
Mm-hmm.
saying, but you gotta
Yeah.
you're gonna scrap it out.
Yeah.
So I
All those
think, I mean,
cliche
that's
things.
cool. Yeah, yeah.
The diamonds are built under pressure
Yeah,
type,
yeah,
like
yeah.
all those. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, for sure.
Hmm.
But can you remember a moment when you doubted if you could actually keep going?
I think because I've never done this before, like I've never been an
Mm,
entrepreneur or anything like that, there have been a lot of moments of doubt
mm-hmm.
because you have to face yourself. Like, I heard this person on Instagram saying that a business, but building a business is like personal development on crack. And that's definitely what it feels like
Yeah.
because you have to face yourself every day. You have to, even like the things you love and also the things you don't really love about yourself. And you
Mm-hmm.
have to kind of, yeah, like I said, just like face that. And it's either you overcome that or you just fail. And I feel like my fear of failure is greater. And I'm like, no, no, like we need to solve this however it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I heard that actually Friday I was listening to a podcast and they were speaking on that, like, um, well, like, kind of like, well, what's gonna happen, like, if you go all in on your business, like, are you still alive? Yeah. Do you still have your stuff? Yeah. I mean, can you go get another job anywhere else? Like, yeah, for the meantime. So I think that's good to know, to keep that in the back of your mind. But with you still doing the surgical tech, do you feel like you're all in, or do you still feel like you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out on your business? What would you say?
I think definitely I'm still all in my business.
Okay.
I think because we have a house and everything like that, we still,
Hmm.
like you said, need to survive.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like we still need that support in order to keep going just as hard in the business. And I don't see that as being like my forever thing. That's why I'm only doing it 1 day a week now. But yeah, I do see this just, I'm still like all in. I just,
Yeah,
still
definitely.
need like that.
Yeah. And how's the support system with your family? Like, what's the culture like with you guys? Because you guys are all, business-minded, entrepreneurs, hustlers. Like, what are you guys coaching each other on? Like, what's your guys' what are you guys talking about?
Yeah, like we're always moving forward together.
Mm-hmm.
There's never a decision that we don't all agree in.
Okay.
So if there's any, like, even just here, like, I messaged them and they were like, yeah, like, we want you to go.
Yeah.
Type. But yeah, there's never a decision whether it's business or if it's like a flavor, like a new flavor that I'm coming out with or anything like that. I'm just more of like, I like to look at myself as like the compass, and then like, I'm like, hey, like we agree on this. Yes, let's move forward. And thankfully they've been so supportive. They like all my ideas, and they
that's
never,
awesome. Yeah.
if they do have any concern, they know they can voice it out to me and like we solve it together.
Yeah,
but
that's huge.
Most of the time, like we're all just like very much in sync. And so, yeah, like they all help me out every single day, especially at the farmer's market. Probably couldn't have done it without them.
Yeah.
And my fiance, he's very just my rock.
Yes.
My everything that I come home to, I'm just like tired of being this like strong woman. And he's just like there to comfort me.
Yeah,
there
that's
to, like,
awesome. Yeah.
take care of me and everything.
Yeah.
So
That's huge to have. You gotta have that.
Yeah.
And what was your parents' values and principles like? What was the culture like growing up with them? Like, what were they instilling in you? What did you learn from them?
So I grew up. Wait, sorry. Can we take a pause? I just want to drink some water.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. We don't got to pause. It's chill.
I know. I'm like, cut the camera.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Can you ask it again?
Yeah. What was because you guys got a millionaire mindset, right? Your family. So what was like? I'm curious to know what was the like the values and principles they were instilling in you, and do you have brothers and sisters or?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I have one brother, one sister.
Okay, yeah.
In the same household, but I also have 2 other brothers.
Yeah. So what's something they were always like telling you from you were small that you can remember?
My mom has always just told us from the very beginning, like, you're special, you could do big things.
Okay.
You're amazing. And she's a psychologist, so
okay.
she knows that, you have to start these positive affirmations young and everything like that. So she's definitely been everything in our business and our life and everything. Awesome. We also grew up very Christian. So I just always had God in the center of my life, whether it was, in my mom's house, now in our house. We make sure to always just have that in the center of it all, because we really couldn't do anything without
for sure,
without God.
Yeah, amen. And what pressure do people not see behind the aesthetically pleasing Instagram feed that you guys have?
They actually don't see it a lot. They don't see kind of anything. Like, there's a lot of sleepless nights. There's a lot of, all-nighters. There's a lot of pressure and facing yourself, facing like your biggest fears or your biggest like anything. I think just in social media in general, you always present, your best self. And
definitely.
Although that's amazing, like there is just like a lot that goes into it that
it's not just post simple, huh?
No.
So I mean, you say pressure. Is it pressure to succeed? Is it pressure not to fail? Is it pressure from your family? Is it pressure from your lovely fiance? Is it pressure from having the best coffee? Like, what's the biggest thing for you?
all the above, but also mostly it's just me.
Yeah.
It's mostly pressure from myself because I know the end goal. Like I have it so vividly in my
Okay.
mind, and I can't wait to get there.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of like I feel that pressure, but only because I know I'm not there yet, if that makes
Yeah, yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Another cliche, pressure makes diamonds, baby.
Exactly.
So what's the biggest sacrifice you've made that customers will never know about?
Sleep.
Sleep.
Sacrifice a lot of sleep.
Yeah.
Um, I'm also just a night owl too, so sometimes I'm just like, why am I up?
Yeah.
So sometimes it's kind of like
I
that.
think it's the
But
caffeine, maybe.
honestly, I don't think caffeine
No?
does
Because I feel
much
the
for
same
me
way. I'm the
anymore.
same way. Night owl. I can't sleep, but I drink like a bunch of coffee, so I
Hmm.
don't know.
Yeah, but also I feel like I'm just in my head all the time too. Like,
Mm.
what's the next best
Yeah, yeah,
thing? And
yeah, yeah.
I like to start a lot of things
Hmm.
just to kind of like say that I started, and then I'm like, wait, I need to like
Like actually.
actually
Yeah.
finish it.
Okay.
So it's kind of like things like that. And then sacrifice also, like right now for the time being, my home, because since I work from home, it's just kind of like very difficult to differentiate.
Hmm.
Sacrifice my fridge. I feel like I don't have
Oh, okay.
a lot of space in my
Yeah,
fridge
yeah,
for like our food and everything. And so, yeah, but honestly, it's all worth it. Like, I wouldn't
yeah.
have it any other way. And I know it's
Awesome.
not forever.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
I think that also like keeps us going. Like, okay, like,
yeah,
we
yeah,
got this.
yeah, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. And it's a good story for later on to tell, right? All the
Mhm.
sacrifices, struggles, and
Yeah.
for the your future podcast that you do.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But like events, catering, custom drinks. What's the moment when you knew this brand was bigger than just selling coffee, or is it just selling coffee? Like,
No, I don't think it's just selling
hmm.
coffee anymore. I think it definitely has grown into its own thing because, yeah, we did start off with just wanting to sell beans, coffee
Mm,
beans, and coffee
okay, yeah.
grounds. Um, and then I think little by little, the company and God has illuminated the way for us. And
Hmm.
it just kind of like as we keep growing, we see different needs that need to be met. Like I said, we started with coffee, so we'd have black hot coffee,
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
it's like, how are you gonna have people try that in 100-degree weather
Yeah.
outside? So then we had to, kind of like upgrade to iced coffees, and then little by little, then we got. So I don't think there's a specific moment, but I
Hmm.
think that God and the business itself has illuminated that along the
Yeah.
way.
Okay, okay. And are you preferably cold brew or hot coffee?
Cold.
Cold brew?
I do like
What about when
cold.
it's
I like
cold
my
though?
iced. I still like iced
Ice
drinks.
drinks? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So
I
what
think
about matcha or coffee?
coffee. Coffee. That's an easy one. I still really like matcha,
Yeah.
but I think that was just our passion. That's what we
Hmm.
started with. Um, but going back to, I do like black coffee. I mean, sorry, hot coffee still.
Yeah.
I think I just have to be in the mood for it, and it has to be
Mm.
like kind of like really cold or
Yeah,
like
yeah,
early
yeah.
morning where you
So,
just want to like
so it
hold the
warms you
mug
up. Yeah.
and yeah.
Feel cute there drinking it with your
Yeah.
fiance
Rainy day, just like
with some pan or what desserts do you guys eat with it usually?
yeah, like sweet bread
Okay.
or I like banana bread too.
Okay. And do you guys do pastries as well or no?
No, we
No.
don't. I think
It's
that's something that we want to incorporate in the future
okay.
for sure,
Yeah, yeah.
but right now we just want to perfect what we have.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't want to move
definitely.
too quick and then have a gap somewhere. I just want to
Mm, yeah,
like
yeah.
move at its
Yeah, that's
pace and
good.
also like still keep the quality,
Yeah,
still
yeah,
keep
for
like
sure. Because the main thing is coffee, right?
yeah, yeah.
And what part of your personality surprised you the most through this entrepreneur journey?
Mm, what part of
Your
my
personality, yeah,
personality?
surprised you the most. Like something that you might have discovered about yourself that you're like, oh, like I'm doing this now, or maybe
I
something
think
you had to learn.
I think definitely I would say social media. Social
Okay.
media has not, I just was not into social media. Like in my personal life, I would post like maybe like once or twice a year
Yeah. Oh,
type of
yeah.
thing. And so just like not knowing even like how to edit or anything
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So that's been kind of something that I've had to develop along the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah, I think that's.
Because it takes a toll, right? Posting every day, getting the right shots, videos.
Yeah, I have so many videos on my phone that I'm just like, not good enough. Not good
Yeah.
enough.
And what has this business taught you about patience? Are you a patient person or impatient?
I think I'm a little bit of both.
Yeah.
In a
Maybe
way,
my
like,
mans could answer that.
actually, yeah.
Yeah. Just depends on the mood.
Like, if I believe in something for sure, like, I know it's coming, like $1 million, I'll be patient and, like, I know it'll come.
Yeah, yeah.
But also, I'm like, okay, I want $1 million now,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? Or something like that. Like,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
necessarily that,
I
but,
get you, yeah.
you know, like, sometimes I am just. I can be very patient when I know it's worth it, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. And is there any insecurities that you had to overcome about business? Like the person to, step up and run the company? Like, would you say or no? Is there?
Sorry. I thought you were still talking.
No, no, you're
Wait,
good.
can
You're
you say it
good.
again?
Is there any like insecurity that you have about being the person that to step in and pretty much the CEO of Millionaires Coffee Co.
I think definitely I had to overcome like being visible, like what is that called? The being perceived also, like
Okay, okay.
just kind of like yeah, like just being seen because I've always just been working behind the
Yeah,
scenes and I like that, you know,
yeah,
like
yeah. In the surgeon room,
in my
right?
surgical
Enclosed.
tech, yeah, like the surgeon and I are, or yeah, who are doing the surgeries.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but like they just see the nurses and they see like everybody else. So my job, I've always just been grateful with like being like unseen, and like surgical techs are called unseen heroes. Like
Yeah.
that's just kind of like what I've been used to and what
Yeah.
I've been like kind of, you know, I've been more, I don't even know how to explain it.
And
Like
is it like, are you talking in person or are you talking like on video, social media and stuff?
I think more like videos and social media
Okay,
for
okay.
sure. Like it's more, yeah,
Yeah,
just videos and social media.
for sure. And you think it's important to be out on video more and stuff, or is that
I
important for
do.
you guys or no?
I do think it's important. I think we go at our own pace a little bit.
Yeah.
But I do think it's important
Yeah.
because social media is so big
Yeah,
now
yeah.
that you kind of have to be posting to stay relevant, unfortunately. But fortunately, because that gives you, you know, that visibility that you need. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
could be like a little bit of both. It's a give and take, you know.
Yeah.
If you want to be visible, then make the video.
Yeah, yeah,
If not,
definitely.
then.
Yeah, just like building your brand, huh? So, if you could fast forward 5 years from now, what is the dream version of the Millionaires Coffee Co? What's the vision for the future?
So I've actually thought about that quite a lot. And I either see, you know, a lot of cafes opening and
Nice.
all that, but I also see more events, just
Okay.
being more into catering and just kind of like building. So
Yeah, yeah.
in a perfect world, I want to say both.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And but yeah, I've been liking those two a lot.
Okay, yeah. And I know you mentioned you want to franchise it, like the name where you can sell the store, or you want to just take ownership and take off, kind of like an In-N-Out type of business model.
For sure. For sure, In-N-Out is a really amazing business model
Yeah, yeah.
that we like. Because, yeah, I want to be able to control everything still. Like
Got you, got you.
I don't ever want it to be like, oh, I'm too big to make a latte or whatever.
Yeah,
Like I still want to be very much involved
yeah,
because I want to maintain that quality. I
yeah,
really like the quality that the coffee is, and it would be a shame not to like honor
yeah,
it,
yeah.
you know?
That's cool. Actually, my one of my buddies owns a Italian Mexican fusion restaurant. And he's big on that. Like, he's still in there cooking, and he says the same thing. Like, I don't want to get too big to not cook, and he's always out there, helping in every way. And I think that's pretty huge.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
What kind of community do you hope to build around this brand?
The community that I want to build, I think I would say I just really want people to feel, again, like $1,000,000.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want that community of like, not only do millionaires actually drink this coffee, but
Hmm.
also just anybody could drink
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah, for
Everybody
sure.
can drink it. And like you mentioned earlier, In and Out, I feel like I really look up to that business model
Hmm.
because, like I said, billionaires eat In and Out, and
Yeah,
also
yeah,
just
yeah,
like
for sure.
everyday people can eat In and Out, and
Hmm.
like they maintain that same quality and consistency. So that's definitely what I want our community to feel like. Like we're always there. I really like the community that we have now. I feel like people come and they're celebrating things. They're like, it's my birthday today and all I
Oh,
wanted was your
nice, nice.
coffee, or
Yeah.
it's my wife's set, or it's our anniversary and like this is
Hmm.
what my wife wanted, and I'm like, thank you. Like
Yeah, yeah.
that makes me feel like a part of something too.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, I think definitely the farmers market has helped us a lot with community because I didn't really know about that sense of
Hmm.
community, and now that we're in it, I'm just like amazed by how nice and genuine people have been, and
Yeah,
accepting, and
yeah, yeah.
just so I've made so many friends. And I feel like it's an amazing community right
Yeah, yeah.
now, and I just hope that it can just continue building from this.
Awesome, awesome. What message do you want you don't have kids, right? Your future
Mm-mm.
kids, your family, or your future self to learn from watching you build this, what you guys are doing right now?
Well, I would say I can only speak from myself and my experience. And as a woman, I have seen, different challenges that come with being in you know, um, a business
Hmm.
what am I trying to
It's
say?
just
Like
pretty much a woman in
yeah,
entrepreneurship. Yeah,
atmosphere. Yeah,
yeah.
business atmosphere.
Hmm.
And so I would just want to say that you could do it. There is infinite power and infinite knowledge out there that
Yeah.
you have inside of you too.
Hmm.
And I don't know, I am a Christian, so I will say, like, you just have to, anytime that there's anything that you need,
Hmm.
just tap into God. You
Yeah.
have Him right here with you, and
Amen.
He will literally tell you what to do. Like, you just have to listen.
Yeah.
And so that's just what I would say. Just believe in yourself, believe that your mission is much bigger than yourself.
Hmm.
Like it's not about you. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
really are doing it for God, then He will eliminate the way, and He will tell you what to do. He will literally carry you
Yeah.
emotionally, mentally,
Spiritually. Yeah.
spiritually, financially. Oh my God,
Hmm.
I can't even tell you how many times we were like, what are we going to do? And God
Yeah.
just provides. And it's like, this is what you're meant to do. Like, just go out and do it. Like, I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, just like
That's
letting go of control and letting God.
awesome. Awesome. That's great. Well, I mean, pretty much the interview. Is there anything that you want to get out there? Something that I might have missed? Do you want to speak about on to your customers, future customers?
Um, just thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mostly just want to say thank you. Thank you for giving me a chance to even be a part of your day, be a part of something, bigger than myself.
Yeah.
Sharing a cup of coffee with me, sharing a matcha with me and my family and everything, it just means the world
Yeah.
to us to know that we're even, you know, considered to be a
Yeah.
part of
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
day. Like, I
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
like that's so important and
Yeah.
so um, overlooked. Like, I know none of us would be here without, people supporting us. So I just want to say thank you. And also, if you like coffee, if you like strong coffee, Colombian coffee, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
where to find me.
It's the real deal from Colombia, so
Yep,
don't get
straight
it
from
twisted.
Colombia. Huh?
So don't get it twisted, guys. It's not from a local vendor or anything.
Yeah.
But I definitely can't wait to try it, and I want to thank you guys again for taking time and coming after an event. I'm sure you guys are tired. Thank you so
It's
much, and
okay. Yeah.
coming to share your knowledge is huge. And I appreciate you guys. But thank you.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much for inviting us. And I know that, my siblings and I wanted to say thank you. I did want to give them a shout out if that's
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
definitely.
My mom, we couldn't have done this without her. Her name is Joanna Tamayo.
Saludos.
Literally, saludos. Mami, te amo. Yeah, she's literally our rock. Like, we couldn't have even started this without her. My sister, my best friend, she's always there for me, my crazy ideas.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, she's, she's like, okay, let's do it,
yeah.
whatever. My brother, too, he's a huge, huge help. Excuse me. He's an amazing brother. He's 18, but he behaves like, I don't even know. I don't want to
Yeah.
offend anybody. But yeah, he's just so mature for his age and he's just so willing to help
Yeah,
all the
that's
time. Like,
awesome.
even
Yeah,
though
yeah.
he knows this is his business,
Hmm.
like, he still could just go out and just be like, I'm going out with my friends,
Yeah,
but
yeah. You guys got it right.
yeah, but every Saturday, he really tries to be
Yeah,
there and
yeah. Awesome.
everything. So
That's cool.
he's been
Yeah.
like just amazing. And my fiance, he's just amazing. I couldn't have done anything without him. His name is Stephen Rigby.
Yeah.
Um, and he's, like I said, he's my rock. I couldn't be the strong woman that I have to be every day without having like someone that I feel safe with
Yeah,
at
yeah.
home. And so he's always there. He never misses a farmer's market
Oh,
ever.
nice,
And
nice.
like, he's here with me. He just went to an event with me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, if ever I'm ever doubting anything about
He's got your
myself,
back.
he's got my back. He's my first person that will be like,
Yeah.
do you know who you are? Like, you need to
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
who you are,
That's great.
and
Yeah.
the more gentle, right? But
Yeah.
but yeah, so I'm really grateful for my support system. That's all four of them are just the biggest like dream team, and I couldn't have even drawn a better
Yeah, yeah.
like team
Situation.
for
Yeah,
myself.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully I get to meet him in the future. But thank you again so much, and I can't wait to see you guys in the future. But thank you.
Thank you for having us. This is an amazing space for entrepreneurs, and I'm sure we're all grateful. I'm sure I can speak for all of us that we're grateful for what you do.
Thank you. Thank you.